What's good, YouTube? Okay, first things first, welcome back to my channel. If you are here and you're watching my video and you haven't yet subscribed, what are you doing? That's the first question. Like this video, go like all my other videos. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, what are you doing? That's the second question. Are you shook? If you're not shook right now, you're gonna be shook by the end of this video. Without further ado, I'm getting straight to the cut, period. Hey guys, so as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be a little bit different from almost any of my other videos. We're going to get a little bit spooky, a little bit crazy. This video is going to be about the Mandela effect. Now, if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, if you never heard of it, if you never looked into it, that's why I'm here. I am shook to the core, people. Shook to the core. And I'm here to shaketh your life as well. Because if I have to be shook, obviously you have to be shook as well. Now, firstly, I want to get into what exactly the Mandela effect is, when it came to, and how it's a thing. So the Mandela effect didn't really become a thing until around 2013 when Nelson Mandela passed away. Now, the reason why it became a thing is because when Nelson Mandela passed away in 2013, it blew the minds of a lot of people who remembered him already dying in jail in the 80s. Like, I remember him dying. Well, obviously I wasn't born in the 80s, but I had a book that was written by Nelson Mandela and I remember reading it, and I just remember wishing I knew more about this man because I thought he was dead, and this was way before 2013. I thought this man had already died. It wasn't until a girl figured out that, whoa, I'm pretty sure that he already died. Like, there's no way he's just dying. He's been dead for years now. And a lot of other people agreed that something's going on because he already died. How is he dying now? And thus, the Mandela effect was born. The Mandela effect caused a chain reaction with all of these crazy things that people remembered a certain way, and it's never been that way. These things that I'm going to list are mind-blowing, mind-blowing. So without further ado, these are the Mandela effects that leave me literally speechless and mind-blown and shook to the core, honey. The first one is the Berenstein Bears, or Berenstein Bears, however you remember it. Either way, if you remember it Berenstein or Berenstein, it's neither. Berenstein Bears is literally spelled Berenstein Bears, like A-I-N Bears. Since when? Like, someone tell me since when. I do not remember that being a thing. But it is. Like, they've never been spelled E-I-N or I-E-N how a lot of people remember it. It's A-I-N, and what? The next one is from the movie Saw. You may be familiar with the famous line from Jigsaw himself, which is, "Do you want to play a game?" And this is like the coin token saying from the movie. Everyone knows that he comes riding out on his little bike and, "Do you want to play a game?" But no, he's never said, "Do you want to play a game?" He's always said, "I want to play a game." Now, prove me wrong, which literally in theory makes no sense. It doesn't even sound right. I want to play a game. Like, okay, I don't. It's, "Do you want to play a game?" And then it makes it a little more scarier because obviously they don't have a choice. They have to play it. Sorry, my son. Obviously they don't have a choice. They have to play the game. But he doesn't say that. This next one I really can't wrap my mind around. It's been said so many times over and over, and it's just like a thing. Like, everyone knows this, and everyone knows she says this. What I'm talking about is the legendary line from Snow White where the witch looks into the mirror and says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," etc., etc. She doesn't say mirror, mirror, guys. She says magic mirror, blah blah blah. Like, so where is everyone in the world, everyone from my childhood? When did we hear mirror, mirror on the wall? Please tell me. Now this other one also stems from my childhood, and it's about Curious George. Now this may just be something relating to like the uncanny valley. If you guys don't know what the uncanny valley is, that's also something else that you can, you know, look up. It's when your brain basically registers something there from like something that you remember, if that makes any sense. You know how we can look into the clouds and say, oh my god, that looks like a dog, but it's a cloud and it's not a dog. This is kind of it. Your brain kind of registers what it knows when it sees something that may be a little bit different and kind of out of place, but your brain just puts it in that way. It's just how you remember. So apparently, Curious George never had a tail. Curious George is this monkey without a tail. Like our entire childhood, our entire lives, Curious George has never had a tail. Explain to me how and why. Why did they choose not to give him a tail? And why do I remember, quite frankly, his little monkey swirly tail gliding behind him whenever he walked or ran or whatever? What's going on here? This one also got me because this is one of my favorite snacks in the entire world. This is Funyuns. I remember Funyuns being spelled Funyuns, like onion, but with fun at the beginning. So F-U-N-I-O-N-S. No, it's spelled F-U-N-Y-U-N-S. I don't even need to go a little bit further into that. That just doesn't sound right. It doesn't make sense. Now prepare to have your wig snatched off. This Mandela effect, I think, may be like one of the biggest ones that have sent people into maybe thinking there is some type of parallel reality, parallel alternate world that has collided with us and has wiped our minds clear of what we did know or we do remember and has planted some new up in this place. I'm sure you know, and everyone else knows, the famous line from the movie Star Wars, Luke, I am your father. You've heard that at least once, twice, 1,000 times in your life. I'm pretty sure of it. You've heard of it. He doesn't say this. Darth Vader never says this. He never says it. He says, no, I am your father. What? This other one is for my foodies out there, my snack lovers, my cookie lovers, my Oreo lovers in general. This one is just a little bit weird. I feel like it may or not be a Mandela effect. It can be debatable, but I feel like it's just something we just kind of registered in our heads that it doesn't look this stupid as it really does. I'm talking about double stuffed Oreos. It's not double stuffed. It's not even double stuffed. It's double stuffed Oreos with one F. Just double stuffed Oreo, stuffed Oreo. Let me know if you ever realized this or ever just looked at the package and said, why did they decide to just put one F, just S-T-U-F, and what do they mean by that, and what actual message they got across with making it look that stupid. The next one is another food product, and it's peanut butter. I remember the containers of peanut butter that said Jiffy peanut butter. Apparently, Jiffy peanut butter has never existed. It's just Jif. Again, with one F. What's up with these one F'ers? Like, I don't get it. I'm confused. Somebody help me understand. But I surely remember Jiffy peanut butter, not Jif. Jif, like you just cut it off. This one is another one from yet my beautiful childhood that now has been ruined and shot down and mangled all up. This is from the famous movie The Wizard of Oz, the original Wizard of Oz. I remember this because my mom has screamed it 1,000 times. I remember saying it on this particular part. I remember this very vividly, but apparently it's never been a thing, it's never been said, it's not even a part of the movie. It's the moment where the Wicked Witch releases her monkeys to attack. I remember her saying, fly my pretties, fly, fly, and she's laughing and whatnot. My pretties has never once left her mouth. Apparently she just says, now fly, fly. How boring is that? I'm pretty sure that the creators and the writers had a little bit more now fly. The last one that has ultimately blown my mind, shook me to the core, took away my edges, snatched my wig. The famous line from the movie Forrest Gump, as I remember it and as you remember it, has never been said. The line I'm talking about is, life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. He didn't say life is, he said life was. I'll wait. There's a lot of things that are a certain way, and a lot of people remember them being one way, but they've never been that way. So we think. I'm gonna do a little bit more research and try to figure out what's going on in this world. Is there a parallel universe? Is there something we just don't know? Are we all stupid? Like, why are we all remembering things a certain way and in reality they've never been that way? And it's not like it's just one or two people who are like, no, I remember it this way. It's thousands of people. Do hashtag Mandela effect on Twitter, and I kid you not, you're gonna be like there for hours wondering, whoa, like there's things that you don't think about on a daily basis because you just think that's the way the world is, but it's never been that way. I hope you loved this video. I loved doing it. I love sharing this information with you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is down below. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when I drop another video. I have tons of videos in mind coming your way very, very soon. Also, if you find some Mandela effects that I did not list, please let me know. Write it down below in the comments. Share some crazy stuff about the world that I didn't talk about that you know about. Let's make this a thing. Like, I love stuff like this, and I love sharing it with you. I know that I probably just left you shook, but it's nothing personal. It's all in good love. You need to know what's going on out here. That concludes this video. Thank you so much if you made it this far. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.